First of all, to give all praise and honor to YAHAWAH, SHAM, YAHAWASHI. Second one, to give dollars honors to the apostles, GreatMillstone, who were well. Third one, to say Shalom, Maha, blah, blah, Shasharala. Too hopeful, I like to spend strength of the works of the earth, man. So yeah, basically, another day here, and every time you wake up, you seem to just be heated, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just gonna read some scriptures, ones that I remember to keep me calm, man. You know what I'm saying? Or things that I meditate on, that remind me, basically to focus. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get caught up in this world, man. So I'm gonna read some scriptures. Let's see. First, I'm gonna start out. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start. Let's see. Here. Gotta remember how to spell. So this is Habakkuk chapter 2. I'm gonna start at the top in verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower. I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved, man. So let's get that word reproved in blue letter. Salakia. I gotta go through this. Let's see if I can find that. It's Habakkuk 2 and 1. Should be right there. Let me see if I can. Gotta find when it's abbreviated. There we go. Habakkuk 2 and verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer me when I am reproved. Let's see. And the word reproved. So I can. Let's see, Strong's number H8433. Let's see. And it means rebuke, correction, reproof, punishment, chastisement, argument, reproof, argument, impeachment, reproof, chiding, correction, rebuke. So rebuke, correction, synonymous with correction, right? So defense, even in defense, correction, reasoning. So reasoning is a good synonym, if that's the correct term, to go with it, because it requires you to basically sit down and really take heed and thought, man. You know what I'm saying? And it goes into reprove, reprimand, or sentence. He was reproved, rebuked, reproached, or same thing. And I always think, just to take heed, you know what I'm saying? But that word reprove goes into correction, man. So it says, I will stand, Habakkuk 2 and verse 1, it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. See what I'm saying? So the term reproved goes into corrected, man. See what I'm saying? And it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it, man. See what I'm saying? So it's our job to write the vision and make it plain. So it's our job to basically put it together and they make it simple. So our job was never meant to be the easiest, you know what I'm saying? Although we do have a light affliction, and I'm gonna get that too. So, but this is just one of the chapters that I read to kind of remind me. Let's see, to remind me, basically to chill the fuck out or to calm down. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll get mad. You know what I'm saying? A lot, because I know. You know what I'm saying? Certain things, and as you brothers know certain things, when you come into the truth, you understand certain things and how people work in the world, and like the spirit just like reveals certain things and people to you, and then you wanna jump the gun and like, you know, even sometimes you want to put a curse up. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, it's not always what you need to do, man. So I've been trying to keep myself from, you know, just putting curses up on people all the time, not knowing the full extent or, you know, the full scenario. You know, once you understand, you know, what kind of power those things have, you know what I'm saying? But you try to keep people in your prayers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I try to keep myself from jumping the gun and getting too heated to the point where I just take somebody out, you know what I'm saying, and put a hit out on them, you know, because it's not always the wisest thing to do, and it shows a lack of patience sometimes, you know. So sometimes it's better just to let the Lord take care of it. I'm gonna get that too, because now I'm starting to think of certain scriptures. So let me get this too before I forget. Heap codes. I think I know where it's at. Proverbs. This whole chapter is just. Let's see. Let's see. So lucky, I'm looking for a verse here. So anyway, I'm gonna get this right here. I'm gonna start at verse 14. Proverbs 25 and verse 14. It says, "Whoso boasteth him himself of false gifts is like clouds and wind without rain." It says, "But long forbearing is a prince persuaded, and a soft tongue breaketh the bone. Hast thou found honey?" It says, verse 16, "Hast thou found honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomited." So yeah, man, this truth is honey, man. So first it's sweet and then bitter in the mouth. So honey could be synonymous with this truth, man. See what I'm saying? Because it's a beautiful thing when you come to this truth. But you want to eat as much as is sufficient for you, because if you eat too much, then you end up vomiting, or you end up throwing it up, or you end up regurgitating. So that can mean a lot of different things too, man. You'll end up saying too much to the wrong people, you know what I'm saying, or you end up just spitting it back out, man. So verse 17, it says, "Withdraw thy foot from thy neighbor's house, lest he be weary of thee and so hate thee," man. So sometimes it's just better to walk away. And it says, "A man that bear false witness against his neighbor is a maul and a sword and a sharp arrow," man. "Confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint." So useless, basically. It says, verse 20. Oh, that's way down there. Here, one second. Let's get to the point. It says, "And he that taketh away a garment in cold weather, and as vinegar upon nitre, so is he that singeth song to an heavy heart." It says, "If thy enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat, and if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Lord shall reward thee," man. So let's see. So yeah, that's basically the point that I wanted to get right there. It says, "For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Lord shall reward you." So sometimes, doing things the opposite way, and basically you just basically taking a L or sitting back, um, is better than here, let's see, that's right. I'm gonna get that too. It's better than basically you having to take everything into your own hands, man. The Lord will take care of it, man. See what I'm saying? And in most cases, well, I'll say every case, He's gonna end up doing a much better job than you, man. See what I'm saying? So let me skip down to verse 27. It says, It is not good to eat much honey, for men to search their own glory is not glory, man. So yeah, searching your own glory is not glory. It says verse 28. It says, "He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls." So you have to have a rule over your spirit, man. See what I'm saying? You got to stay in order, man. You can't be just out there just doing whatever, man. See what I'm saying? Sometimes it's better just to be wise, man. Just to be circumspect, just to assess the situation, because you got to remember your job as a watchman is to just be patient, anyways, man. You should be trained up in being patient, man. So even if you're pissed off, you know what I'm saying, it's not always in your best interest just to be throwing up curses on people, man. See what I'm saying? It's kind of a last resort thing, man. See what I'm saying? If you know the people ain't in their right mind in this place, man. If they your people, then hey, man, you just leave them be, because it's not like we're too far from judgment anyway. You know what I'm saying? People get judged every day, so let the Lord take care of it in most cases. Now, of course, not to say that, there hasn't been a few she-bears, sicked on people here and there, but that's not everybody's place to do it. Let's see. She-bear. Bear. I'm gonna get this too. So like it.